All right, man. Rasheed Wallace says that he says that the Detroit Pistons will not keep this young core together because all their contracts gonna come up and they're gonna get rid of some guys. And like I said before, I believe that that's facts. That's facts. I mean, even before even before we get to that point, man, where he basically was saying but that they won't keep that young core together. I mean, right now, a lot of the core has been it's been polluted. It's been polluted by injuries. It's been polluted by management, where it's been a disconnect between what the front office want and the head and the coaching staff want, because they was forced into a marriage. All right. You know what I'm saying? They was forced into a marriage. They were forced into a marriage. And when you try to force something trying to force something and it don't naturally click, then they both need to get in a room and they need to speak, or they need to be separated, and something else needs to happen. Somebody who compatible with them needs to be there. But right now, I really don't think this core has got a fair shot. And I think Cade, Ivy, Duran, and Ashore is the core. I think you having guys in there that really they trying to force to be that guy, like Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes. You trying to force something that ain't really there. That's the problem for me. But it's just they damaged a lot of these guys before they got a chance. Kept drafting the same position, kept not just drafting the same position, they kept acquiring other young players that failed in other places and trying to refurb a lot of these young guys. You know what I'm saying? And it just simply hasn't worked. It simply has not worked. And it's just not a money thing right now. It's not working. It's simply not working. And everybody got their own in that organization got their own vision of this team. They got their own version of this team. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is not on the same accord. And this is what happened when you don't let Dwayne Casey, Troy Weaver pick his own coach from the outfit. You would have had a more clarity on the results. But he's right. And unfortunately, it's the Pistons have sucked in player development for many years. Tell me I'm wrong. The Pistons have been terrible, even going back to his days in Detroit. Before his days in Detroit, they were terrible at player development. Tayshaun Prince was a fort, and I pointed this out on the live on Wednesday. If you missed it, you can watch it listen to it on Anchor, or you can rewatch it on YouTube or Spotify for podcaster, or rewatch it on Facebook, whatever you choose to do. And I pointed this out. They've been terrible, at developing guys. Going back to Tayshaun Prince, he was a 4-year starter for Tubby Smith in Kentucky. A 4-year starter for Tubby Smith at Kentucky. And you mean to tell me that that he had to be on the bench till he had to be on the bench until T-Mac went crazy as a last resort. They've always sucked at player development, and whoever the next regime they bring in, because this regime won't be in long, trust and believe me, whatever the next regime they bring in, they got to get some people in there that's good at finding talent. Has been an issue for the Pistons, finding and drafting young talent, and in my other humble opinion, being able to develop the talent. Well, a lot of their talent developed elsewhere, like Spencer Dinwiddie, Aaron Aflalo, Chris Middleton, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that talent develops elsewhere. And they sit on the bench and they ride on the bench and then they get opportunities. The Pistons have always been trash. And people put a lot of blame on Darko, but not stimulating Darko, that's what made him a bust. That's what made him a bust. He said he went into depression, not thinking he good enough, and you know what I'm saying? And that's the same issue that Golden State having right now. They having a problem developing young talent and trying to win games. Bro, you below 500. A couple seasons ago, they was teetering below 500 too. Develop the young talent. And that's one thing I will say that, a female coach, and female teachers benefit a lot more. Women are a lot more patient than men. Men don't have no pay. Have you ever had your dad or a man teach you how to do something that ain't naturally a teacher? Get the hammer, get the pin nose hammer, and you 5 years old, you know what the hell a pin nose hammer is. You know what I'm saying? And they yelling at you. They don't have the patience to show you how to do something. That's the issue that the Pistons have, and that's the issue that the Golden State Warriors have with Steve Kerr. That's the issue that they have. Men really don't have no patience. Unless you naturally got that trait or you naturally didn't train that trait by being a teacher. That's why you see a lot more women as teachers. This is why, probably the core system rather see a lot more women raise kids. They have more patience. Even though statistically, men, single men raise better children than single women. That's a fact. Go check out the CDC. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But they have no patience. Have no development. Dwayne Casey was brought in to develop. It ain't work. Monty Williams brought in with development. It don't work. And probably two of the common factors in why it's not working, they both old and it's a new NBA. They should have went with a younger coach. Maybe that's what it was. Mine was Jerry Stackhouse. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. All that's in the link tree. Find me on Amazon Music. Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Facebook, IG, the whole nine. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.